Top 8 Brutal Murder Movies on OTT, available in Hindi and English. Are you ready for some seriously dark thrillers? These 8 brutal murder movies from Hollywood will keep you on edge till the very end. The best part? You can stream them in both Hindi and English, right now, on popular OTT platforms. If you love intense stories, shocking twists, and unforgettable killers, this list is for you. Let's dive right in. At number 8, The Night Comes for Us. This isn't your average thriller, it's an all-out bloodbath. The story follows an elite assassin who betrays his gang to protect a young girl. What follows is non-stop, jaw-dropping violence, with some of the most brutal hand-to-hand combat you'll ever see. If you're into action-packed crime thrillers with no holding back, this one's a must. It's gritty, it's relentless, and it's unforgettable. IMDb rating 7.0. Now streaming on Netflix, available in English with subtitles. Warning: not for the faint-hearted. At number 7, we have The Snowman, a chilling murder mystery set in the icy backdrop of Norway. Detective Harry Hole investigates a series of disappearances that seem to be connected by a terrifying signature, a snowman left at each crime scene. As he digs deeper, the case spirals into a dark, psychological puzzle that blurs the lines between past and present. The haunting visuals and eerie tone make this a slow but suspenseful ride. Starring Michael Fassbender, the film builds a cold tension that stays with you. IMDb rating 5.1. Now available on Amazon Prime Video in both Hindi and English. Number 6 is Wind River, a murder mystery set in the freezing wilderness of Wyoming. When the body of a young Native American girl is discovered in the snow, a wildlife tracker teams up with an FBI agent to uncover the truth. What starts as a simple investigation turns into a haunting journey through grief, silence, and survival. The atmosphere is raw, the storytelling is powerful, and the tension builds with every step. Starring Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen, IMDb rating 7.7. Now streaming on Netflix, available in English with Hindi subtitles. Coming in at number 5 is Nightcrawler, a disturbing dive into the dark side of crime journalism. Jake Gyllenhaal plays a creepy, ambitious man who starts filming crime scenes for news channels in Los Angeles. As he gets more desperate for shocking footage, he begins to blur the line between observer and participant. The film is unsettling, intense, and filled with psychological tension. Gyllenhaal's performance is truly haunting. He transforms completely. IMDb rating 7.8. Now streaming on Amazon Prime Video, available in both Hindi and English. At number 4, we have No Country for Old Men, a slow burn thriller with one of the most terrifying villains in movie history. The story begins when a hunter stumbles upon a drug deal gone wrong and walks off with a suitcase full of cash. But what follows is a relentless chase by a cold-blooded hitman, Anton Chigurh, whose weapon of choice is a captive bolt pistol. The film is quiet, intense, and filled with deep philosophical themes about fate, violence, and morality. It's a masterpiece by the Coen brothers and won 4 Academy Awards. IMDb rating 8.2. Streaming now on Netflix in both Hindi and English. Number 3 is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, a dark, twisted mystery that grips you from the first frame. A disgraced journalist is hired to investigate the decades-old disappearance of a young woman from a wealthy family. He teams up with Lisbeth Salander, a brilliant but damaged hacker with a haunting past. Together, they unravel a trail of secrets, abuse, and hidden crimes. This film is intense, stylish, and emotionally raw, with standout performances and a haunting score. Directed by David Fincher, it's more than just a murder mystery, it's a psychological descent. IMDb rating 7.8. Available now on Prime Video with Hindi audio. At number 2 is Gone Girl, a twisted tale of marriage, media, and manipulation. On their 5th anniversary, Nick's wife Amy disappears, and all signs point to him, but nothing is what it seems. As the media frenzy builds and pressure mounts, dark secrets begin to surface. What starts as a missing person case turns into a psychological game of lies, revenge, and control. With razor-sharp storytelling and brilliant performances by Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike, this thriller will mess with your mind. Directed by David Fincher, it's smart, shocking, and unforgettable. IMDb rating 8.1. Now streaming on Netflix in both Hindi and English. Now, let's talk about Prisoners, a gripping thriller directed by Denis Villeneuve. This intense film follows the desperate search for 2 missing girls and stars Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal delivering powerhouse performances. With an IMDb rating of 8.1, Prisoners keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish with its dark, suspenseful storytelling. Good news for viewer, it's available on popular OTT platforms like Amazon Prime Video and Netflix with both Hindi and English audio options, making it accessible for a wider audience. If you love psychological thrillers that dive deep into moral dilemmas and intense drama, Prisoners is a must-watch. That's it for today's picks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cinephilia for more amazing movie recommendations every week.